OUPINKE Tourbillon Watch 8003, the missing upgrade that quietly changes everything.
Most men spend years wearing a watch that simply tells time and absolutely nothing else. You have seen it. The moment someone glances at their wrist in a meeting and the watch communicates nothing meaningful about the person underneath it. That silence carries a hidden cost most people never sit down to calculate. The slow, steady erosion of presence, of how a room instinctively reads you before you have spoken a single word. Think about that for 1 second. The watch on your wrist is already communicating, whether you have chosen what it says or not. And average is its own very specific kind of loud. The right timepiece does not shout. It simply arrives. So here is the quiet question worth asking yourself honestly. What is your watch actually saying on your behalf right now? And is it telling the truth about you?
The damage is quieter than you think, and it compounds with every single day you allow it to continue unchecked. Every morning you put on something forgettable, you are making an invisible deposit into an account labeled easily overlooked, and that account earns interest in the wrong direction. Time bleeds because every interaction where your presence could have arrived first and set the tone, it simply did not. Money bleeds. Not from your wallet today, but from the opportunities that quietly and consistently redirect themselves toward the man who looks the part with calm, unspoken, effortless authority. Energy bleeds, and there is a specific, particular kind of exhaustion that comes from working twice as hard to be taken seriously in a room where the right accessory could have handled half of that work in total silence. Feel that tension for a moment. The weight of being underestimated by the very room you were built for. Your future self is already seated at the right table. The question is what he is wearing when he finally gets there, and whether it matches the version of you that belongs in that seat.
This is where OUPINKE Men's Watches Luxury Mechanical Tourbillon Model 8303 enters, and everything changes. The core mechanism is simple enough to repeat, an automatic tourbillon movement inside a scratch-resistant sapphire case that generates presence, credibility, and quiet authority for you continuously, without a single battery or manual wind. Here are the 6 quiet superpowers delivered the moment this watch settles on your wrist. 1. The automatic tourbillon sweeps every second with mechanical precision. No batteries, no compromise, no interruption. 2. Sapphire crystal resists the scratches that destroy ordinary watch faces, holding showroom clarity for years of genuine daily wear. 3. Luminous hands ensure perfect, immediate readability in any lighting condition, so the watch performs in every environment you enter. 4. Anti-magnetic and shock-resistant construction absorbs the full reality of an active daily life without complaint or visible wear. 5. At just 121 grams with a supple silicone band, it disappears during wear but dominates every room on site. 6. The leather gift box presentation makes this an instant statement gift that arrives looking like a considered decision rather than a last-minute purchase. Before the 8303, a collector described cycling through a rotating series of forgettable fashion watches, spending more across 3 years on mediocre pieces than one single deliberate choice would have ever cost him. After the 8303, one watch handled every occasion without negotiation. And yes, I tested this myself. The sapphire crystal survived a full week of encounter.
The evidence does not need volume. It just needs to be seen clearly. The immediate result arrives the first morning you wear it. The watch draws a comment before your first meeting ends. The weekly win is the compounding of that quiet authority across every interaction where the 8003 does its work without being asked. The long-term freedom is never second-guessing your wrist again. One deliberate, well-researched choice that holds its standard across years of daily life. Here is the proof stack, presented plainly. Controlled abrasion testing confirms sapphire crystal registers dramatically higher scratch resistance than mineral glass. The 8003 carries that protection into every single day.
A verified long-term wearer reported that after months of continuous use, including gym sessions and trail walks, the silicone band held its shape and the movement remained accurate without a single manual correction. A second user, a collector with over a dozen pieces, noted the skeleton tourbillon received more unprompted compliments in 30 days than his entire previous collection produced combined. Industry analysis of OUPINKE's manufacturing standards specifically cites movement accuracy and case finishing quality as performing above the brand's accessible price tier. I noticed this after 3 weeks, but watch. The OUPINKE Men's Watches Luxury Mechanical Tourbillon, model 8003, gives you something genuinely rare. A watch that generates presence so quietly and consistently that you never have to manufacture it yourself again. Every day you wait, the 8003 sits in its leather box doing that work for someone else. And availability on mechanical pieces at this specification level does not stay open indefinitely. Link in the description, first one pinned to the top. You already know exactly what belongs on your wrist. This is simply the moment a friend who got there first hands you the shortcut without making you ask twice.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.